Did she use any heat protectants?
I used the heat protectant. I used the only in one. This one right here. An argan oil.
Okay.
It's an oil and heat protectant in one. I like that because it doesn't. Don't use a lot though, because it can weigh the hair down because it is an oil. But there's also a heat protectant spray that you can use by the same company. Excited?
Yeah. And anxious. I dust my ends as needed. So, like every 3 or 4 months. But that's not considered a haircut. But my last actual haircut was about, I want to say 6 months ago.
How often do you recommend natural hair getting trimmed?
I think everybody's different. So depending on your maintenance and how well you're protecting your ends, some people can go a year before they even nip their ends. But others, you know, depending on you know, the state of your hair, how well you're moisturizing your hair, it just really varies. You really have to be very conscious of the state of your hair.
Right.
But for me, once or twice a year with a good trim is probably good for my hair. I can't speak for everyone, but about twice a year is good for me.
And this is just getting the roots of the hair straight. I'm not taking it all the way to the end, as you see. And another thing she mentioned about depending on how you take care of your hair. A lot of people moisturize their hair and they only moisturize the top part and they leave the ends out. And that's how a lot of time our ends split.
Right.
Because they're so dry and brittle because we're not taking care of the ends. We're only worrying about the scalp.
And the ends are the oldest part of the hair. So they need the most care.
The most care. Exactly.
So what signs should someone look for to like trim their ends? So some people don't know what to look for in their hair.
You can most of the time feel the dryness on the ends.
It just feels brittle.
It feels brittle. Some people have little balls of hair, you know.
Single strand knots.
I had a knot this past week, so I was like, oh my gosh, I need my hair cut.
Yeah. So if you're combing your hair and every time you get here, it's like
stuck.
Yeah, then there's something wrong with those ends. There's something wrong with those ends.
Your hair grew, boo. All this hair, girl.
The bottom that needs the most care.
Take care of those ends, ladies. So these are the results of the flat iron. Very silky, very straight. And we're about to do a trim. How do you feel, Carissa?
Woo!
She's excited.
Yay!
What do you suggest to moisturize the ends?
Well, when you do your deep conditioners, you need to moisturize it. When I do it, I normally, with the deep conditioner, include some oil with it. Okay. And I make sure that I really saturate the ends. Yeah, if you don't take care of the ends.
Yeah, I always see if my ends are see-through, then that's how you know you need a trim.
Yeah.
And it's just straight
and then you can see the little balls or whatever on the ends of the hair. Can you see that?
Yeah, I think it's picking it up.
Yeah. And then you can also tell from there.
So about how many inches do you think, roughly?
That we're cutting from her hair? I would say, based on how her hair is cut, we're cutting anywhere from 1 to 3. And the reason I say that is because in some areas you need to cut more than in other areas, and because of it being layered, it causes you to cut a little bit more than what you would normally cut if you would just, everything was just even. Because now all the straight parts are cut even. Now right up in here, your hair is starting to go layered. So now I have to do a different process as far as clipping your ends. I do the kinky twist. A lot of people like doing the twist now. Some people get the braids, some people do the corals. I do twist outs. I do twist updos.
Those are nice.
With the natural hair.
So you pretty much do everything.
Yeah, pressing, braiding.
You do weaves.
Weaves, of course.